Thanks for joining Exclusive Update. Please make sure to like and subscribe for more exclusive and thrilling content on confraternity and lifestyle.
If all these checkpoints dey and the crime still dey happen on top that road, you just need to talk say the checkpoint you not get any work where they work for there, because if you just dey you say they work and the crime where you say they fight it still dey happen. Now be say na talk you dey talk. Enough of all this talk for this country. Enough of talk for this country. We not go fit continue like this. Citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and here we go carry on top rush hour today, the 28th day inside September for 2021. But before we come out, I want to quickly to greet some very special people who are they talk about Don Isasa.
On a chilly December 24th, tensions ran high in Benin City, Edo State, as the news of the unexpected death of a popular broadcast journalist, Eiye and Ayes Odia, spread across town. Odia, a familiar face on the local news circuit, was shot dead by suspected cultists around the 2nd East Circular, a prime location in the city's entertainment district. The news of his death sent ripples of shock and grief through the entire community, as many mourned the loss of yet another innocent victim to the vicious cycle of cult violence. Many suspected that the motive behind the shooting was related to the ongoing clashes between rival cult groups, particularly between the Black Axe and the National Association of Airlord Confraternity. But whatever the reason might be, one thing was clear: the vicious cycle of violence and bloodshed had claimed yet another innocent victim, adding to the toll of lives lost, families torn apart, and innocent people caught in the crossfire of these senseless feuds.
What they talk about, Don Isasa, God go bless you, my very good friend and brother, the president, proud of Benin Kingdom, and Comrade Joshua Enobahari will be the committee chairman of Proud of Benin Kingdom. You don't show say on a leadership style. If we channel into social arrangement, we channel into politics, we go fit to get them right. Not be joke.
The killing of Eiye and Ayes Odia, an experienced broadcaster, came as a shock to the entire community of Benin City, as he was gunned down by suspected cultists. According to a colleague, Odia left work at 4 p.m. on Christmas Eve, but the news of his death arrived hours later at 9 p.m. A friend claimed that 3 other people were also shot on the same day, with the victim's brother having been killed under similar circumstances the previous year. The late broadcaster was described as friendly, hardworking, and easy to work with his colleagues expressing hope that the perpetrators would be brought to justice. The colleague also divulged that Odia had plans to move to a different residence, while he had also been preparing for an exam the previous Saturday at the nearby Edo State Polytechnic at Usen. The Nigeria Union of Journalists (NUJ) was swift to respond, issuing a statement expressing their condolences to Odia's family and ITV, as well as calling for a thorough investigation into the incident and the apprehension of the perpetrators. The union expressed the hope that the victim would be remembered for his positive contributions to society, while his family was urged to take solace in this fact. Meanwhile, fears were growing that the tragic killings may mark the beginning of the end for the peaceful coexistence of people in the city, with residents bracing themselves for the uncertainty of what might happen next, as cultism had taken a toll on the peace and tranquility within the community. The state government was urged to ensure that security measures were in place to protect innocent lives, while law enforcement agencies were called upon to take decisive actions to bring the perpetrators to justice and ensure the safety of all citizens without bias.
No, from the down. Larry goes home, bro. Rest on, Larry. Sail on, brother. Fly on, Hillary. You were a good colleague, bro. Rest on, Hillary. Fly on, brother. Sail on. She will need to part no more, bro.
Residents and journalists alike were left shocked and saddened by the news of Odia's death and the ongoing killings in the city. It was also a reminder of the dangers faced by those who choose to speak up and report on important issues, despite the risks they face. Despite the government's efforts to curb cultism in the region, the situation continued to worsen, with violence and bloodshed becoming a regular occurrence. The residents were left to live in fear, wondering who would be the next victim of the cult clashes. One of the most alarming aspects of the situation was the suspicion that the Black Axe group was responsible for Odia's death. It was believed that the group may have mistaken him for a member of the National Association of Airlord, a rival cult group, leading to him being killed. This possibility further fueled tensions between the two groups, sparking additional fears of more violence in the area.
One day more. Oh yeah, make we begin the jojo. One day more.
The family and friends of Odia vehemently denied that he was ever involved in any cult activities, claiming that he was a devout Christian who would never have anything to do with such an organization. However, the rumors persisted and many in the community speculated that the cult rivalry might have been the reason behind his death. Despite the conflicting information about Odia's involvement in cult activities, one thing was clear: an innocent life had been lost in the chaos of the city's cult violence. Residents, journalists, and friends alike mourned the loss of Odia, offering their condolences and hoping for justice to be served. As tensions continued to rise between cult groups in the area, many were left to wonder if there would ever be an end to the cycle of violence that had engulfed the city. For now, all that could be done was to remember and honor the memory of the fallen victim.
It was an emotional moment for management and staff of ITV Radio, led by the Executive Director, Lady Celerina Ojomo, during a condolence visit to the family of their late colleague and presenter of the popular television show Good Morning from Benin, as well as on independent radio rush hour program Hilary Nusa Odia, popularly known as Chameleon. On behalf of the Managing Director of the stations, Engineer Elvis Obaseki, Lady Celerina Ojomo said Hilary was one of the best staff ITV Radio had, a very jovial and hard-working one. She said Hilary's death came as a rude shock to everyone at ITV Radio, noting that it's very unfortunate, but God knows best.
Hilary was one of our best, not just because he was a staff, but he was a staff. Each person here, other colleagues, other staff in ITV, has something good to say about him. Will you say big Hilary, jovial Hilary, hardworking Hilary? Everybody knew him for something and something good. So it is very, very painful for us to come here today to say we are sorry, we have lost him. But God knows best. We are still making contacts and pray that the security agencies will be able to tell us exactly who did this, what happened. All speculations will be laid to rest, and we will even feel better when we know who did it.
Brother of the deceased, Nusa Odia, with so much emotions, said it's a great privilege that management deemed it fate to come to condole with them. He said no pain supersedes the one the family is going through at the moment, noting that Hilary was a pillar to the family and a beacon of hope and light in the family.
Our appeal as a family to independent television and radio is to help this family put pressure on the security agency and Edo state government to unravel the circumstances that led to my brother's death. I can see it anywhere, anytime. My brother was not a member of any secret organization.
The Controller Transmission Services, ITV Radio, Deacon Kingsley Lato, prayed for the family. Hilary Nusa Odia, popularly known as Chameleon, was shot dead by gunmen around 2nd East Circular Road in Benin City on Christmas Eve.